territory. We're intruders. I'll draw its attention! You take Eric and run! Give it the slip. Guess I was wrong. We'll wear it down, then try again.
I'll help.
Thanks.
Hello, fellow hunters, and welcome back to possibly your favorite monster ecology class. Today we'll be focusing on the big chunga wunga herself, Uth Duna. Uth Duna strictly resides in the Scarlet Rainforest and is the apex predator of said forest. She has two different roars, both you will need earplugs for. You heard the first roar, now here's a look at the second roar. I personally find her roar very cool. She is a new Leviathan that debuted in Wild, and is a carnivorous one at that. I can't find anything on what it's based on, but her name derives from Uzu, Japanese for whirlpool, and Tuna, a goddess of eels. I'm unsure about the last one. Feels like somebody else should be the goddess of eels. Lagiacrus. Anyways, Thick Duna here has a variety of heavy body slamming, curb stomping moves in her arsenal. She can cut herself in a veil of water to boost her defenses, body slam, mega body slam, a couple side swipes, Beyblade, and body slams. Each attack can and will cause water blight. If it hits, it will severely drop your stamina recovery rate. Best way to cure this is a pure wasp or popple nullberry. I'm unsure of the best way to deal with the water veil. I just attack it until it breaks, or you can attack her right in the face, but if you do that, that'll just lead to, yep, more body slams. If you're struggling against Mama Duna, you can get her to fight other monsters like Rathian, who will poison her, shock, pitfall traps for extra damage. Use the blockade of rubble, which she stupidly stands under, to collapse on top of her for some big old dabblage. Once weak enough, she'll retreat to the highest point in the forest, Area 17. In this case, she'll dive under the water. You can see her splashing around a bit, and you can use those points, those spears you see in the distance. You can pull it on top of her at the right time to force her to come out, but if you don't, she will jump out and cause a wave to wash you away, but by the time you get up, she will be above you, and you guessed it, for another body slam. Best way to deal with this is to grab one of the wedge beetles above you, giving you the high ground and avoiding the wave and her signature move body slam attack. Now that you know all this, let's take a look at the armor you can craft and go a bit further into detail on what elements are best used against her. And before I forget, here's a little snippet of her theme. It's not really my favorite, but it's still pretty cool, so why don't you take a listen. Uth Duna, the leviathan that reigns supreme over the Scarlet Forest ecosystem. It is adapted to water-rich environments and is sighted most often during the downpour. Uth Duna's secretions, when combined with water, form a protective veil that not only absorb hostile blows but also add weight, which it slams down with enough force to sweep away surrounding threats and the resulting wave. It does have a weak roar, so you need level 1 earplugs and water blight, like I had mentioned earlier. The head is breakable, mouth is the weak point, tail is breakable, and both forelegs can be broken as well. Unfortunately, the tail is not severable. Here are the element types and weapon type damage that is best used against it. Water, clearly not a no-go. Thunder, Ice and dragon, they do their job in a kind of weird way. Thunder is the best used against it. Obviously, poison, sleep, paralysis, blast, stun, and exhaust also work very effectively as well. Flash pods, great. Sonic booms, sonic bombs, no go, never use them. Let's see here. Most uncommon thing to get from this is the plate, which you will have the best choice of getting through breaking her tail. Now let's go into detail about what weapons you can craft and my opinions on the fight. Alright, the weapons you can craft from her are the longsword, dual blades, gun lance, switch axe, charge blade, heavy bow gun, and the bow. I personally, not really my favorite monster to fight. It's just, it doesn't have a lot of moves to utilize because it just overuses and spams body slam after body slam after body slam. Like I said before, the roar is very cool. I do like the Vel, but not exactly my most fun fight. It just got boring because, like I said, I'm going to keep repeating it. Body slam, body slam, body slam. Design-wise, it's alright. You know, I give it a, 5 out of 10. I wasn't really too impressed with Uth Duna, but it's a monster. She does her job good, so that's my opinions. I want to hear what y'all think of Uth Duna in the comments below, and if you don't agree with me, roast me in the comments. I don't care. I want to hear y'all's opinions on these monsters too. So, once again, thank you for joining your monster ecology class. I appreciate y'all watching, and I hope y'all stay safe and have good hunts. Good night.